Hello, and welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald All Grass playthrough with me, the Johnny Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader.
And welcome to Jufadile, which is about as backwater as it can get. And I'm about to show off one very strange gimmick of this place. Yeah, basically, what's happening here is that you can, apparently in this island, one phrase becomes fashionable. And as you can see here, you get the option to change the phrase into what's hip and happening. Unfortunately, you can't actually write it out yourself, so you have to choose from a bunch of choice words. And as you can see, I'm randomly cobbling something together here.
Well, at least that one makes more sense than busy name.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, these kids, they're so fickle. It's like, so, 5 minutes ago, oh, believe me, people, it gets a lot worse later on, a lot worse. But yeah, actually, that's one thing. Sorry, what was that?
You go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying one thing I actually find quite annoying is that the game often asks you to make up, like, words, phrases, or sentences, but it never allows you to actually type it out. It just gives you a whole bunch of words, which, in a way, sort of makes sense, but it's kind of an irritating system as well.
Yeah.
Since
there's really not that much choice.
Yeah. Oh, but wait, here we are. We are now in the Genius Battle Club. And no, there's not a link to the Genius Battle and Department Store.
I love how it's been 5 seconds, and you already have a fan club.
Oh, dude. I'm teaching my Pokemon about Genius Battle. Of course it doesn't understand it! It doesn't mean anything! I made it up on the spot of the moment, you poor fools! These poor people.
Is there a TV show on it? No, thank God, there's not a TV show on it.
Oh, gee. Love how it says here Genius Battle style merchandise. First of all, where did they get this merchandise? Like you said, it's been there for about 5 seconds. It doesn't look like this island has any manufacturing facility, so that must mean it's got across the continent to where someone had a factory, built the merchandise, and then sent it back here for her to collect.
In 5 seconds.
That's the power of the internet, folks. Well, when it's working anyway. Thankfully, there are fishermen we can beat up to get us away from this insanity.
Yeah, I'm just glad they didn't mention that 5-second trend.
Ugh. Oh, here we go. Here we are, introduced to a new Pokemon, well, the first appearance in this playthrough anyway. Tentacruel, or as I like to call it, the Zubat of the Sea.
Which is a unfortunately fitting name.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, for anyone who hasn't played Pokemon, in which case, what the hell are you doing watching this? Zubat and Tentacle have a tendency to just appear everywhere. You cannot escape from them. Never. Oh, and they can poison and confuse you as well, just to make them even more annoying.
Yeah, and with my luck, every time I get poison stung, I get poisoned.
Ugh. Yeah, they claim it's relatively low how quickly you can be poisoned, but surprisingly it happens a lot.
Yeah, I think it's like 10% chance, and chances are I've gotten all those 10 chances in one battle.
Oh, and for anyone who is wondering, as we were walking back to the Pokemon Center there, the screen jumping, it's nothing to do with the recording. That happens when your Pokemon is poisoned to remind you that it's losing HP, which is actually pretty scary the first time you see it.
Yeah. Speaking as someone who knows.
Yeah. Many people have been caught in horror thinking there's something actually wrong with their Game Boy Advance or Game Boy. And now Shroomis is off to round two with yet another sentences.
Well, it was me yesterday.
Ugh, curses. Yeah, we kind of run out of things to say here because, well, it's Tentacool. We've beaten him up again, and... Oh. What are you doing? You're wasting my time, you're wasting everyone's time.
And you're wasting your team space.
I mean, I know fishermen have pride over what they've caught, but... Yeah, it's a magic cup. No one's impressed.
Yeah, I don't even think a real-life fisherman would be impressed. I mean, they caught an orange and white fish with a little crown on its head. Actually, that's kind of cool.
Well, it's different from most fish. Like, having said that, it's sort of the Pokemon on it's kind of one of those weird universes where you think, oh, well, let's see, we've got this ordinary fish. It looks too small. Let's go. Oh, I've caught a shark. Excellent. Best cast of
Yeah, I don't think you'd do that in real life.
No, surprisingly not. Curse your reality. Yeah, this guy will now give you our next HM, which is Flash. Now, you need it to get through this cave because it lights up areas, and the reason you have to get through this cave is because one of our errands, if you remember, was handing a letter over to a guy named Steve, who likes hanging around here for some reason.
Yeah.
And sadly, we can't go into the cave just yet because in order to use this, we have to face the gym leader.
Yep. I'm expecting more complete ownage to ensue.
Well, maybe. It's actually slightly harder this time round because, unfortunately, my Pokemon don't have a time advantage. But in the meantime, I'll teach Dot's Flash since, well, he's become... she, I forget what gender it is, but it's a trainer. That's all you need to know. Accept your punishment, HM Slave. It's all you're good for.
Oh, I can tell this is going to become a running joke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you may notice I cut out all of the times I walk into and out of Pokemon centers. But that's mostly because once you've seen me go up to a desk and talk to a pretty lady, you see them all, frankly.
Yeah.
So I'll try and cut out as much of those as I can. And you may be wondering what I'm doing here. I was trying to find the old rod. You can get a fishing rod in this town. Unfortunately, I forgot where it was. So this part has me desperately looking round said building until I found it several parts later. So yeah. Although I did luckily find this guy who gives you the silk scarf.
Well,
This is
at least the old rod in this game is easier to find than the old rod in the next generation.
oh god. But yeah. Oh crap, we're running out of time. That was me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Spin the Crusader. See ya.
And I'm off to challenge you, Raleigh.